Sister Wives' latest update. Kody's identity crisis reveals the verity for his ex-wives in new episode. Kody rattles off, creates further damage with his kitties in new video. Hey lovely viewers, welcome to my channel, and please hit the subscribe button for more update. Family women Kody's identity crisis reveals the verity for his ex-wives in new episode. Family Women star Kody Brown describes commodity odd he took from his ex-wives and reveals the verity about commodity awful he did in the history on the coming occasion of the TLC series. Kody assigned his ex-wives and their kitties with an awful job, but now it probably all falls to Robyn and her kitties. After he explains his strategy, you have to wonder if Kody is also pushing Robyn out, yet perhaps not realizing it. Family Women Kody Brown sounds like a corsair? On the coming Family Women occasion, Kody Brown uses his stylish corsair voice to confess commodity awful he did to his 3 ex-wives. It's probably too late to make important difference in his now-defunct marriages, but it sheds some light on what's passing at his home with Robyn Brown and her kitties moment. Oddly enough, some people might see this as advance for the father of 18. He eventually sees himself moment as his ex-wives and suckers saw him each on. His first big concession is that he made an untrue statement. But there's much further to this. While Kody went through his 3 divorces, he declared he didn't love any of his women except for Robyn Brown. Despite his women, Janelle Brown, Christine Brown, and Mary Brown, being disgruntled from him at the time, it hurt them to hear this. But they spoke out and said it wasn't true. Mary Brown slams ex-shared husband. Mary Brown told the Family Women followership that Kody saying he no way loved his first 3 women was untrue. She knew that he loved her from all the special recollections she had with him. This first woman said he loved her, and not only did he tell her so, but he also demonstrated his love to Mary. This was especially the case for Mary, when they were a monogamous couple before taking on further women. Christine and Janelle also didn't believe Kody after he spewed this out on camera. This statement also caused wrathfulness among the Family Women kitties. Family Women Kody breaks down. In the coming Family Women occasion, Kody breaks down and explains why he said this. He also admits that he loved all his women. Now he seems to realize the pain this caused his 3 ex-wives when they heard he no way loved them. So, why did he do it? Kody claims he was angry and hurt over the 3 women leaving him. But considering how Kody Brown sounded to push them towards the exit sign, suckers aren't buying it. Still, the real stunner comes when Kody explains what he used his women for. Soak it up like a sponger. The Family Women primogenitor said commodity that suckers might find sad if it were coming from a man who was so slighting to these women. Kody said he got the sense of who he's through his women and his kitties. He always saw his identity as an adoring hubby, as well as a father who is veritably loving. That's because this is how his family treated him all those times. But now, his identity is smashed to bits for him moment. After hearing his women spew wrathfulness and misprision his way, along with numerous of his kitties, he's soaked that over. So, this is how he sees himself moment, and he doesn't like it. Kody said he created his identity from the way the people around him treated him. His identity came from the way they saw him as a hubby and father. His women and kitties treated him like a king in the earlier occurrences. So, in his mind, that's who he was, a real good Joe. But also the awful new identity took hold. Family Women Robyn Brown left with humongous task. With Robyn Brown as his only woman left, and her kitties being the only children he spends time with, they now have that task. Kody likely aesthetics to them to produce his identity over again. Robyn's 2 oldest daughters feel to be in admiration of the man who espoused them. Kody indeed said he catches them bedazzled as they look at him and Robyn interacting. He suggests the kitties are amazed at how he and Robyn love each other. So, the man who saw himself as a loving hubby and good father now has the contrary identity moment. And it has been awful for Kody Brown, which caused him to lash out. Some suckers wonder if he's working on Robyn Brown, conceivably pushing her out too. But it sounds like it now falls to Robyn Brown to reboot that long-gone identity for Kody Brown. However, he'll formally again look to those around him to help form his identity if he continues with this strategy. So, This is Kody Brown's strategy, and some observers suppose it's a rather sad way for him to figure out who he is, both on and off the TLC series. Family Women Kody rattles off, creates further damage with his kitties in new video. Family Women star Kody Brown bypassed his sludge formally again in a new videotape that suckers of this TLC series see as conceivably doing further damage to his relationship with his kitties. It sounds like he didn't take into consideration what his words might beget before spewing off. Family Women Kody Brown still asked for advice. By now, you would suppose that the Family Women suckers would realize Kody Brown isn't doing well in the mothering department. This Joe is disgruntled from numerous of his kitties' moment. But despite his parenthood tactics seen on the screen causing outrage, there are still some Family Women suckers who write to him for begetting advice. And what they get from the father of 18 will frequently raise eyebrows. Another case where Kody has a go to word. Another one of the Family Women primogenitors' parenthood advice vids dropped. It leaves suckers not only confused as to why someone would request this from Kody, but also outraged over what he said. In a recent parenthood advice videotape, Kody impregnated his advice with respect. He offered how to demand respect from your kitties, which left a daunting look on the faces of the suckers. But the rearmost videotape covers that one. Kody's newest videotape supplicated up online chatter has to do with parenthood, but rather of respect. The words he repeats this time come from the word responsibility. Make your kitties regard for this or that, he says. Educate them to be responsible and so on. The Family Women father assures the millions that it's responsibility you're looking for when being a parent to your kitties. Considering the suckers haven't seen Kody be responsible for what went wrong with his plural marriage, his advice becomes hard to swallow. Family Women guarding your kitties. His strategy outraged suckers. So, Kody rambled on and on over making your kitties responsible for their conduct, responsible for their schoolwork and colorful chores. But it was what he said about keeping your kitties defended that touched off the howling from suckers. Kody's advice was also to cover your kitties, again from colorful effects this big old world has in store for them. But one thing they need protection from, according to The World by Kody Brown, is aged half-siblings. Kody said you need to cover the kitties from the pecking order of the aged kitties, especially when it comes to the kitties from different consorts. So, Family Women suckers assume he's talking about guarding Robyn's kitties from their aged half-siblings. Stirring the pot? As important as we've heard Kody's kitties weigh in on the plural marriage demise, their take on Robyn, and what it has done to their maters, they've no way said a mean word about Robyn's kitties. In fact, numerous of them say they miss seeing them. So, why Kody came up with this little piece of parenthood advice is confusing. In recent occurrences, Kody has appertained to Robyn's kitties as his kitties and his other children as his other women kitties. So Sister Women observers see Kody creating an indeed bigger wedge between him and his kitties, presumably without indeed realizing this. While he mentioned no names, to the suckers it sounded as if Kody indicated to his aged children from his other women conceivably picking on Robyn's kitties. And this could be where he pulled this advice from. So, Family Women suckers see Kody's rearmost parenthood advice conceivably boomeranging when it comes to his aged kitties once they get wind of this new videotape. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.